All right, Pioneers winning here at home, and a big ball game for this guy right here. And Keith, tell me how good it feels to be back out on the floor.
It feels great. All I wanted to do was really just put this jersey back on. Like, I haven't put it on yet since I've been back, so that's all it was.
And to talk about the preparation coming into this ball game. Now, you were allowed to practice and stuff, but you didn't really have any game time coming in. How different was it for you to get adjusted coming back your first ball game?
It wasn't too bad. I'm kind of used to it or whatever, but we just worked on a lot of how they play defense and how they get into guys just to make sure we're ready for that.
I'll talk about, you look at the scoreboard, and it was a 17-point victory, but it really wasn't a blowout. If you only won the first half by 9 and the second half by 8. So I think Coach might have liked the way you played today. But, 9 in the first, 8 in the second, it wasn't a blowout by any means.
Right, yeah, it definitely was a hard game for us just because of how up-tempo they are as a team. But we ended up sticking it out.
Well, man, it's good to have you back, and I'm going to get Jon in here and talk to him. But congratulations on the win. 11 points tonight matches your number. Good job.
Sir, thank you.
All right, it's Keith. Jon, it wasn't pretty, but it's a W, right?
Sure, yeah, we'll take it. I mean, anytime you play Wilmington, it's probably not going to be pretty just because of how they play. I admire how hard they play. I mean, they play super hard, and they get out and they deny. They try to take you out of what you're trying to run. And they do a really good job of that. And so at times it can get kind of ugly. But our guys did a good enough job of making the right plays and making enough plays, I should say, and getting the W tonight.
Now, we won the turnover battle. We won the rebound battle. But did it seem like we did? I mean, in the first half, turnovers were 10 apiece, but it seemed like we turned the ball over every other time down the floor.
Sure. I mean, our turnovers are a little more dramatic with the way they play, right, with the pressing and the trapping. And so when you turn it over, the whole place is like, our style defense, pressure half-court defense, sometimes those turnovers aren't as dramatic and you don't notice them as much. But we tell our guys all the time, we don't have to press, we don't have to run and jump, do crazy stuff to get people to turn the ball over. If we play really sound half-court D and pressure the basketball and play with high active hands, we can cause our own turnovers, and that's what happened tonight.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. When you look at the way you got up by 20 there in the second half, they called a timeout and then rattled off 8, and then you seemed to bring your guys back in, and you tightened up the defense, and you made a couple of big baskets.
Yeah, I mean, we knew they were going to keep making runs. Wilmington's not going to go away. They're not going to give up. They're going to keep coming. And, so we just, every time they went on a run, we just try to settle our guys down a little bit and make sure they were focused on what they needed to be focused on. And I thought our guys did a good job of making enough plays to kind of keep them at bay.
What kind of a spark was Keith Richardson in your lineup today?
He's a spark, all right. I mean, Keith's a spark plug. That's what he is. And, he's had to sit out for a long time now, and it was great having him back. I think it was kind of the perfect game for him to come back because of all the pressure and his ability to break down the defense and get to the rim and make some plays. And then he also, has some really creative passes and does a great job. So I'm just really proud of him.
Muskie's coming up on Wednesday night, and then you have a little bit of break, but you're taking a long road trip, right? You're playing this tournament over the holidays. So talk about Muskingum real quick for Wednesday.
Well, it's our rival. So up there, it's always a tough game. We're expecting them to come after us pretty hard, and we're going to have to get prepared the next couple of days and be ready to go. This is always a tough time of the year because you just get done doing exams. Now you're not in class. Guys are looking, for Christmas break a little bit. We got to finish this thing off. Couldn't be more proud of our guys and how they've handled things so far. But we got 4 more days before we take a break, and the guys got to buckle down and make it happen.
All right, 9-0 on the year. Head to Muskingum on Wednesday. Jon, Merry Christmas. Congratulations.
Great. Thank you, Brian. Merry Christmas.